The man was apprehended by the victim's family for child trafficking. First, they sealed him inside an airtight metal drum, then locked it shut. Before the man could react, the family members pushed an eel toward him. The sight instantly stunned the man, for he knew these were no ordinary eels, they were terrifying creatures raised on human flesh. As this thought struck him, he tried to struggle, but the family members swiftly grabbed a mouth gag to force it into his mouth. The man resisted, but this posed no challenge to the relatives. They promptly pinched his nose shut. When the man finally opened his mouth in agony, they seized the moment to force the eel inside. Next, they grabbed a thick hose, as wide as an arm, and violently shoved it into his mouth. Despite the man's pleading eyes, the relatives showed no mercy, relentlessly pushing the hose deeper until it reached his stomach. They then opened the tank valve. Instantly, countless eels surged out like mad, swarming through the thick pipe and directly into the man's mouth. Only after witnessing this did the family members leave satisfied. The man, unable to endure the ordeal, passed out. When he regained consciousness, he discovered with horror that he had been thrown into a massive tank large enough to hold 100 people. Now, he could only survive by clinging to an oxygen tube. Even more terrifying, the tank was teeming with eels. Panicked, he desperately tried to escape, but no matter how hard he pounded on the tank walls, no one responded. With no other choice, he swam toward the top. Suddenly, the eels ripped off his oxygen tube, plunging him into despair. To survive, he tried to force open the tank lid, only to find it locked tight. In desperation, he frantically pounded on the tank, hoping for a glimmer of hope, but to no avail. Finally, the man passed out from oxygen deprivation, sinking to the bottom of the tank to become food for the eels.